Here we go. Briggs wins the first tap. Nash. Henry marks it centre half forward. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Watson lays it off. Mills runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. The first goal didn't take long. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Side bottom on the same page as his ruck. The kick is precise. Can he hit a target? Good disciplined defence. Durham, he's under close attention. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Bryan with a deft tap. Caldwell normally delivers. Rampy went bang. Shield. Nash gets to it first. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
McLean navigated the traffic. Redmond affects the turnover. Throws it on the boot. Honours the lead. That's an aggressive handball. Perkins, he's made a hot start to this match. Saar showing why he's such a good defender. Kicks to space. Henry gets to the front spot. He might have thought about the corridor. Bryan gathers. He's done brilliantly. Saar got a fist in. Caddy, crunching tackle. They're tackling with venom today. McLean smashes it out of there. Side bottom, doing the grunt work. Pendlebury, they'll need to limit his influence. Martin with the big fist. It's a hot footy. Watson with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Durham has charged into space. Nash chops it off. On centre wing, Redmond wins it back. Big tackle laid. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. Side bottom, leading from the front. Bryan accepted the invitation. McDonald, it's a tough game. Just shoveled it out. Nash. He's kicked it like an arrow.
The marker from straight in front. Just as well it was a goal, or his coach would have ripped into him for Learising.
They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Side bottom, felt the pressure. Ridley, desperate to win it back. Feeling the heat. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Reed, can he be the fire starter? Durham, great hands there. He's made a bright start. Langford looms large as usual.
He'll expect to convert this.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Durham met solidly. Hapley got in the way, closed him down. Well, he had to try, I suppose. Sets a task for the forwards. Defence 101 there. Henry, DeGoey, good handball. Butler, steadies, drop punt, goal! 2-goal game again. Bryan showing his skills. Bursma, Nash chops it off. Doesn't often waste it. Watson had his name written all over it. Is anyone home? Punched away. Bursma delivers to centre half forward. The kick's gone nowhere. McLean, he's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
That's a well-placed kick. Hobbs has found some space. A chance to clear now. Pendlebury wins it back. Great mark. That one was not open to interpretation.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Good work rate. That's almost worth a kick. Redmond is released by the handball. Does well under pressure. He's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? Mills in heavy traffic. Pendlebury, Briggs, handballs it to nobody. Henry for a flying start to the turn. It's online. He's drilled it. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead though as we restart. Briggs smashes it out of there. Shield. Can he impose himself on the match? Weddle cuts it off. Takes the safe option. Nash can keep it moving. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lowers the eyes. Well played. You can see their confidence growing. That's an impressive mark. Inside 50 with the kick. Big chance here if he can steady himself. He's tugged it. He's off target.
He's normally deadly with those snaps, so it's a surprise to see him miss that one.
Looking for a quick transition. McDonald takes an excellent grab.
Kicking to a contest in the back line is always fraught with danger.
He hasn't kicked it very well. I thought he was going to kick it himself.
Going at his second.
He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
We'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around here.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Briggs has probably got the points at this stage. Treloar, Nash, what can he do with it? He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
They could be vulnerable here. Treloar takes a beauty. Gee, they're playing well. Approaching the 50. They've picked their way through. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Bryan slaps it out. Side bottom. Nash. Who's at home? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Careful ball movement. Sartis pushes into space and receives the footy. Kikoe read it well. He's been industrious. Butler has it within range.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's there. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Briggs has got on top. Side bottom. He's besieged. Briggs with a flying shot at goal. It's good. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Briggs with a deft tap. Side bottom. He just dropped it. He's put the foot down. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Briggs looking for territory. Side bottom. Solid tackle. Bursts through the middle. He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The buzzards are circling. Durham. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Searching kick. Watson. They're a big chance here. Reed couldn't hold it under pressure. Pendlebury hunting the footy. Mackay gathers. Durham. That's good work rate. And the siren heralds the end of a breathtaking half of footy. The result may be foregone, but it's been a treat to watch so far. Time to check in with Gary.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some full bodies. Don't worry about that.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Side bottom. Treloar. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's lost possession. Absorbs the pressure. He had prior opportunity.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Roberts, working hard and presenting well. It must be his birthday. Conservative kick. Weddle, all alone in the centre square. They're hungry for more. Pendlebury, dangerous to leave on his own.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Bryan has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Payne read that well. Going for territory. Redmond wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can he hit a target? Second effort needed. Got to get it forward now. Roberts working hard and being rewarded. He probably should have hand passed. Turned over. Terrific tackle. Just had to get it out. Weddle, Pendlebury, lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through. It's been an absolute avalanche. McLean looking for territory. Side bottom. Hapley. Can they get another one here? They're running riot. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. McLean wins the hit out. Side bottom. Has it on a string. Gets his kick despite the heat. That's wasteful. What can they generate? Sartis in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. It's been that kind of day for them. They've got winners all over the park. This ought to end in a goal. He's been quiet, taking out some frustration possibly. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Sartis runs onto it. He put himself in the line of fire. They've put themselves under pressure. Amos, Henry, drop punt looks good. He's got it. Bryan, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Merritt, he'll feel that one. Farms it out. Shield. Gersma, he's caught. Kicks laterally. Weddle in the right spot at the right time. Side bottom. Got the handball away. Nash gathers in the centre square. McLean snares the loose ball. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. Briggs continues to have his way. Side bottom. He ran into a brick wall. Bryan, that's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Briggs can't mark. Bryan, Gresham had some assistance. Langford, not on my watch, he says. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Briggs has rucked tirelessly. Pendlebury, bad error there. He's set upon. The umpire says he had no prior. Briggs has had his measure today. He's suddenly a popular man. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The two big men do battle. Treloar. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Side bottom. Got in the way. Gersma wins it back. Weddle is a rock in defence. Looking to hit up the short option. Switkowski. This is a big opportunity. Amos makes position. They're bloodthirsty today. Mackay with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Good work rate. They're moving the footy well here. Lays it off. Bryan, he'll be sore in the morning. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
There's not a lot a coach can say when the wheels have fallen off. They just haven't been up for the fight at all. To my eye, it looks like a bunch of individuals running around trying to inflate their own stats rather than do anything meaningful for the team. Horribly disappointing for their fans.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Bryan wins it. Caldwell. Durham charges onto it. Is anyone home? Langford is hard to beat one-on-one.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Critical contest coming up. Jones read it best and will cut the margin.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. Deserves a goal.
Uses the banana. The thinking is sound. The execution is not. Out on the full. Finds himself in space. Slowing it down. A chance to clear now. Saad, all on his own. Normally delivers. De Goey, under pressure. Hapley, what a game he's played. Takes them on. A second bounce. This deserves a goal. Switkowski, he's plucked it and should have.
He's still done some good things.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
The mark deserved a goal, but wasn't to be.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Merritt uses the body well. Can he find a teammate? Can't keep hold of it. Redmond, and they're out of trouble. Mills heads them off at the pass. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Weddle with a deft tap. Side bottom. Inside 50 with the kick. Butler gets to the front spot and can line them up.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Butler, right place, right time, goal. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. It's been a great duel between the two big men. The kick was centimetre perfect. Just has to hit a target. Trelaw has found some space.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Leans back and drills it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The only competition they've got out there is each other. Rucks go at it. Sartis, you can't question his commitment. Merritt, that's symptomatic of their day. In the middle, side bottom. Couldn't get a disposal. McLean gathers. Reed intercepts the hand pass. Durham, it's a tough game. Throws it on the boot. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They've coughed it up. The kick's gone nowhere. Good tackle. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Bryan slaps it out. Merritt tries a safe ball. The kick is precise. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Sees something he likes. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Punched away. Switkowski. Mackay, desperate to win it back. Reed, this spells trouble. Van Rooyen, right place, right time, goal. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. The big men fly. He's been dispossessed. Merritt, clever kick. Langford gets to the front spot. Uses the non-preferred. Gresham fumbled it like a cake of soap. McLean, he picked his pocket. He's been industrious. Mills takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. McLean in the centre square. He's generally a good kick. Merritt clears the area. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dersma in the clear on centre wing. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. De Koning wins the first tap. Cripps, Hewitt, Camporeale running in support. Ineffective kick. I'm not sure he wanted it. They've worked it well. Dawson, Mackay in the right spot. Van Rooyen heads towards goal and does not let them down. 1 goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Just had to get it out. Bontempelli runs onto it. They've put themselves under pressure. Squeezes the kick. Cottrell, will he look for a target or go himself? Not good footy there. Sinclair lays it off. He'll be annoyed by that. Cottrell, Zerk Thatcher got in the way. Slick hands. They've coughed it up. In the middle, O'Brien. That's sloppy play. Yo, Langdon with time. Farms it out. Danaher, Henry. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal! Already we've seen how quickly this side can score. O'Brien with the tap. Langdon. Terrific tackle. Pendlebury takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Saar has it now on centre wing. Honours the lead. Approaching the 50. They're a big chance here. Cripps, they've given it back. Dishes it off. Pendlebury dealt with the pressure. Dawson provides some run. Goes long. Van Rooyen uses the body well. Handball off was good. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. It's all one way so far. O'Brien showing his skills. Couldn't get a disposal. Wants to take the game on. Doherty. You know how this ends. You just know how it ends.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Can he hit a target? Good, disciplined defence. Saar, a chance to clear now. Cripps, clean pickup. Normally delivers. O'Brien read it well. Forward they go again. Butler had some assistance. Henry heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
This is an unbelievable start. O'Brien with the tap. Yo. Good thinking and good execution too. Another forward 50 entry. They've got a problem now.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. O'Brien showing his skills. Yo gets the kick away. Switkowski takes a beauty.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. O'Brien wins the tap like Batman and Robin. Danaher has a vice-like grip. They've got winners all over the park. Saar. And they're out of trouble. He's hit up the lead. Can they get something going? Good work rate. Searching kick. And that's a letdown. What a first term they're having. Bontempelli has it within range.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
It's on the way. And there's another nail in the coffin. I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Walsh, they haven't been able to buy a goal. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Maynard, he's lost possession. I think we're all shell-shocked at how one-sided this has been. What a remarkable quarter of footy. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
It's demoralising to be wiped off the park so fast and so brutally. From here, it's just about competing as ferociously as you can, knowing that that's what's required not to win the match, but simply to restore some pride and respectability. They've got 3 quarters to try to match it with a side that is brimming with talent and confidence.
Good on you, Gary, thank you. The buzzards are circling. De Koning wins the hit out. That's symptomatic of their night. Going for territory. Henry, strong grab. Can he impose himself on the match? Van Rooyen looms large as usual.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. O'Brien showing his skills. Almost threw it out. Under pressure. Doherty. That might have been dropping the ball. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
They've opened them up here. Doesn't often waste it. Silvani presents in space. Bontempelli picks off the pass. Careful with the kick. Henry makes position. Can he find a teammate? O'Brien on a lead. They're irrepressible at the moment. Cowan displaying great endeavour. That's symptomatic of their malaise. He's leading all comers for disposals. Henry can keep it moving. Just has to hit a target. Evans showing why he's such a good defender. Clever kick. What can they muster from the back half? Ignoring the corridor for now. Sinclair read it well. The defence has fallen down. Butler has found some space. He's had little impact so far. Van Rooyen finds himself unattended.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Through the centre square he goes. Is anyone home? Henry gets to the front spot.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Henry swoops and kicks a goal. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. The big men fly. Yo couldn't burst through. De Koning. Wilkie went bang. Silvani. He's besieged. Who was he aiming for? Comes free in the tackle. Closed him down. Manages to get off a handball. Henry. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. It's been an absolute avalanche. O'Brien slaps it out. Yo, was that a legal disposal? Doherty. Good luck catching him. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The big men fly. Walsh. They're staring down the barrel at a scoreless half. Cripps. Yo, didn't need to be asked twice. Just had to get it out. Mackay gathers in the centre square. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The big men fly. Dawson, he'll work all day. DeGoey, Doherty, fighting hard. Hewitt runs onto it. He's been busy so far. McGovern. McKenna wins it back. Great mark. It's a tough game. The umpire waves them on. He's got under that one. The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. What's happening down there, Gary?
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Goes long. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Yo, intercepts. Pendlebury, what can he do with it? Witkowski has been a real live wire.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. McLean wins it out of the centre. Dawson, he's lost it. Doherty, De Goey, launches it. This will bring the house down. He's landed it.
They're really opening them up. And right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. De Koning, the winner there. Hewitt, Cripps, Camporeale, bombs it in. McKenna tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Mackay runs to point-blank range and puts it away. That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. McLean wins it. De Goey. I don't think he meant to smother it. De Koning, Camporeale running in support. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Doherty picks it off. That's poor kicking. Normally delivers, honours the lead. Can he hit a target? Punched that like he meant it. De Goey runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. Normal service has resumed. The big men fly. Hewitt, remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. McGovern thwarts them again. Gives it everything. Saar with the big fist. Farms it out. They're going hammer and tong. McKenna wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. They're a big chance here. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. Kicks to centre wing. Doherty has found some space. I've liked his game today. Mackay has got loose. He's been quiet. Butler, here's real danger now. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. McLean, great body work.
To put the icing on the cake.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Dishes it off. Cripps. It's a hot footy. Just shoveled it out. Akers, De Koning, McGovern gets in the way. They've put themselves under pressure. Gets a kick away. Silvani, desperate defence. Fogarty, snap around the body. It's there! Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? The big men fly. De Goey throws it on the boot. Van Rooyen, that's a big play.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. De Koning, the winner there. Walsh, Akers. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Well played. Camporeale punched away. Murphy kicks to space. Who's got the wheels? They might be caught out on the turnover. Langdon says thank you very much. Searching kick. Henry wins the contest hands down. Mackay, they're building something dangerous here. De Goey, that's good work rate. Drives it inside the forward 50.
He's batting at 100% so far.
One behind.
The mark deserved the goal, but it wasn't to be.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Well, there's no sugarcoating it. This is an absolute father of a hiding. It really does feel like these two sides do not belong in the same league. One wonders what the final margin will be. It has been grim indeed.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, he's got it! The only competition they've got out there is each other. De Koning showing his skills. Yo, one step ahead. De Goey Clever handball. Mackay, he still found a way. Butler, Saad runs onto it. Squeezes the kick. Van Rooyen gathers.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Good ruck work. Dawson taken to ground. Great smother. In he goes. O'Brien, right place, right time, goal. This is more like a horror movie than a football match. O'Brien has rucked tirelessly. Yo, is that holding the ball? Doherty to no one in particular. Langdon, good handball. Bontempelli, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. Punch clear. Chera showing real strength. Bontempelli leads his opponent. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Playing for pride now. Williams. Is anyone home? McGovern continues to be a thorn in their side. Sees something he likes. Onto the non-preferred. O'Brien on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They're hungry for more. Butler gets to the front spot and can line them up.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Struck it well. No problems there.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
O'Brien with a deft tap. Socket off the deck. Camporeale in the centre square. They cannot keep him quiet. He's under close attention. He just keeps racking up disposals. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. They've given it back. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
McGovern tasked with the kick in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He's got another one.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
O'Brien has got on top. Goey, he'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Maynard, that's sloppy play. He's copped some of his own medicine. Pendlebury, we know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Taking no risks with the kick in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. Good ruck work. Akers gathers on the half volley. Terrific tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. O'Brien wins it down. Dawson going for terror. Maynard, Saad accepted the invitation. That's symptomatic of their malaise. He's been industrious. Mackay is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Oh, but the horse is dead already.
Have a look at that margin. O'Brien has had his measure today. Dawson closed him down. He stopped in his tracks. It must be his birthday. They've got winners all over the park. O'Brien uses the body well.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
Have they proved their point yet?
Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a... Sunday afternoon football is go. O'Brien palms it down. Bontempelli, Mackay leading from the front. Dawson for the first goal of the match. He's got it.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The first goal didn't take long. The two big men do battle. Davies-Uniacke, Parker in the right spot. McGovern is a rock in defence. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Lowe doing what he does best. Henry. Parker gets to it first. Almost an accidental intercept. Boot to ball just in time. Convent wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? Van Rooyen, all on his own. Towards full forward. Langdon. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. The two big men do battle. Yo, you can see their confidence growing. Mackay! Too big, too strong, too good.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. It's a handy buffer they've established. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson, Yo. He's made a hot start to this match. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smasher.
Van Rooyen throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. 4-goal game. O'Brien showing his skills. Yo, ball spills free in the tackle. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Sees something he likes. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Archer says thank you very much. What can they generate? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
The distance is the only problem. Danaher in the goal square takes a beauty.
From point-blank range.
As simple as it gets. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Sherry wins it out of the centre. Davies Uniacke. He's under close attention. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. The two big men do battle. Here's a chance to get it forward. Danaher read it well and claims the mark. Can he hit a target? Bontempelli wins the contest hands down.
We kick this more often than not.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Good ruck work. Parker, Davies Uniacke. His field kicking is normally first rate. They need a mark. Bontempelli takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Little one to half-back. Sinclair had his name written all over it. Good thinking and good execution too. They're running rings around them. The kick was centimetre perfect. They're irrepressible at the moment. Gee, they're playing well. Who was he aiming for? Van Rooyen is like a magnet in that forward line.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Sherry got to the drop zone. Looking to hit up the short option. Bounced straight off his chest. Dangerous place to turn it over. Normally delivers. McGovern wins it back. Great mark. What a first term they're having. Maynard. Looking to extend this margin. Langdon makes position.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage. Surely they can't keep this pace up. O'Brien with the tap. Dawson. They've got winners all over the park. They've found the magic formula. Lowe is there in defence. Careful with the kick. O'Sullivan. That's good work rate. Can he impose himself on the match? Simpkin in the clear. Takes the short option. Darling runs onto it and can drive them into attack. O'Sullivan. They've got time to put the kettle on. McLean making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. O'Brien showing his skills. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It's a big margin after just one quarter of footy, and it's no wonder. Clearances, disposals, inside 50s, they're winning them all comfortably. The golfing class appears significant, and I'm not surprised to see this turn into a wrap.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Into the middle with the kick. That's an impressive mark. Dishes it off. Danaher takes the logical option. O'Brien. Switkowski. Drop punt, and he has put it away. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The big men fly. Davies-Uniacke, he's everywhere at the moment. McKenna ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. A chance to clear now. Handlebury can keep it moving. He's had little impact so far. Sherry runs onto it. They cannot keep him quiet. He steps over the line with a footy, and we've got a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Rucks go at it. McKercher on the same page as his ruck. Constanti on a lead. Curtis finds himself unattended. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Punched away. Darling lays it off. Scott bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes. Can they follow that goal up with another? Rucks go at it. Yo, he's been dispossessed. Inspired by the round ball code. O'Brien. Dawson in the thick of it as ever. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye! We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. This is a hotly contested footy. He's kicked it the wrong way. He'll feel that one. Just had to get it out. Tucker. Conservative kick. Constanti on centre wing is marked. Is anyone home? McGovern is proving a massive thorn in their side. He's got an option in the centre square. It's come unstuck. What a game he's having. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Searching kick. Danaher. Strong grab. Just has to hit a target. Sherry with the intercept mark. Doesn't often waste it. Bontempelli again with the superior judgment. He's generally a good kick. Switkowski. It's a tough game. Yo, was that a legal disposal? Knew the tackle was coming. Doherty within range. Can make them pay.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. McLean gets his hand to it. Yo comes free in the tackle. Comben affects the turnover. Sherry has it on a string. Logue kicks to centre wing. Wilkie intercepts. A good kick here. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Dawson has been a real live wire.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. The buzzards are circling. Sherry got his palm to it. McKercher, Davies-Uniacke, navigated the traffic. Tucker, crunching tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. McLean showing his skills. Bontempelli, Yo, Danaher. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Handlebury, Switkowski manages to get off a handball. Butler, Van Rooyen. Quick snap, and that's a goal! It's all one-way traffic now. McLean looking for territory. Yo, he's lost it. Langdon approaching the 50. He's given it a ride. He'll have the distance. What about the accuracy? Not quite.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
What can they muster from the back half? They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Sherry has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. That's a give-up. DeGoey intercepts. McLean getting their handball game going. Bontempelli, they're inspired. This will be another one.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The big men fly. McKercher, Parker running in support. He's normally better than that. Can he find a teammate? Henry gets to the front spot. Kicks to space. Danaher managed to get a handball away. Langdon under pressure. Bontempelli takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Good ruck work. Plenty of heat in this game. Davies-Uniacke has been industrious. Wilkie, time and again, he gets to the right place. Gives it everything. Danaher got to the right position and hung on. He's on world record pace for inside 50s. Can they find a late goal? That's great footy.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. It's been an absolute avalanche. McLean gets his hand to it. Dawson. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
One wonders whether these players were given a good old-fashioned spray at half-time. They've been terrible. They just haven't had their heads in the game, save for a handful of exceptions. Maybe the fear of being blown off the park will motivate them into a better second half.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. McKercher, that's symptomatic of their day. Doherty, he's put the foot down. What's he got on offer? He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Clever kick. McLean read it well. Boot to ball just in time. Taking out some frustration possible. Langdon swoops and kicks a goal. McLean showing his skills. Dawson honours the lead. No sign of them dropping off. Van Rooyen, he's taken a beauty.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. McLean got his palm to it. Got to get rid of it. Danaher takes a beauty. He'll pump them into attack yet again. McKercher dealt with the pressure. That could prove costly. Danaher reads the play so well. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Akers got in the way. They've been running hot, but not this time.
Well, it's not going to change the result this time, but he won't want to kick like that in a close match.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Can he hit a target? Low, with a chance to relieve the pressure. Doherty takes an excellent grab. He hasn't been himself today. No wonder coaches go grey. Normally delivers. It's been that kind of day for them. It's a dominant display. Dawson has charged into space, looking to extend this margin. They're putting on a clinic.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Leans back and drills it. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Dawson gets his kick despite the heat. Gee, they're playing well. They've got winners all over the park. Core got a fist in. Pendlebury, he had prior opportunity.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
A chance to clear now. Sherry, Simpkin, Sinclair gets to it first. Solid tackle. He's set upon. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
I've liked his game today. McKenna cuts them off yet again. Goes long. Langdon has a vice-like grip.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. The big men fly. Langdon. Is anyone home? Zerha tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Switkowski, Dawson, stripped to the footy. Short passing in the back line is risky business. And that's why.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Danaher looking for territory. Dawson, Mackay marks it centre half forward. Sends them inside 50 again.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through. The only competition they've got out there is each other. Sherry gets his hand to it. McKercher in his natural habitat. Almost an accidental intercept. Good luck catching him. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. The big men fly. McKercher, probing ball. McGovern, read that well. His field kicking is normally first rate. Manages to find a teammate. Doesn't often waste it. Danaher on a lead. They're bloodthirsty today. Dawson has found some space. Just has to hit a target. He would have fancied his chances from there. Henry, he's been dispossessed. McKercher, Logue, he picked his pocket, farms it out. Akers gets in the way. McDonald, ever reliable. They've put themselves under pressure. How will the umpire see this? That can't not be a free. Van Rooyen has found some space.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here. McLean, the winner there. Somehow release the ball. Bontempelli, they'll compete inside the 50. Core with the big fist. Van Rooyen, Switkowski, quick snap, and that's a goal!
Generally, you want your opposition to have to work a bit harder than that for their goals.
We've hit the last break and presumably a chance for all players in this snorefest to discuss their dinner plans. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Well, there's no sugarcoating it. This is an absolute father of a hiding. It really does feel like these two sides do not belong in the same league. One wonders what the final margin will be. It has been grim indeed.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He'll expect to convert this.
For a flying start to the turn, it's on line. He's drilled it. If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called it sick. Sherry, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. McLean in the right spot at the right time. Langdon, that's an aggressive handball. Good build-up. Comben is calm in a crisis. Just had to get it out. Bad error there. He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception. Have a look at that margin. The two big men do battle. Dawson, can he find a teammate? Quality delivery by foot. Inside 50 with the kick. He's hit up the lead.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. McLean with a deft tap. Dawson, ball spills free in the tackle. Navigated the traffic. Langdon, Dawson, just shoveled it out. Danaher, an ever-present threat. The seas just parted for him, and he has taken full toll. No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. Sherry wins it down. Tucker, Scott can't afford to give it back in the corridor. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Punched away. Parker, terrific tackle. Lowers the eyes. He ran into a brick wall. McGovern leads his opponent. Dishes it off. Sinclair, what can he do with it? He's been accosted. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire. Kicking at his first.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Good ruck work. Tucker. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Sinclair doing what he does best. O'Sullivan intercepts. McGovern wins it back. Great mark. Junk times come early. It's a hot footy. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Wilkie with a deft tap. Almost threw it out. Sherry, O'Sullivan, Scott managed to get a handball away. You can't question his commitment. Has the ping. It won't be a goal. Darling takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Snap around the body. It's there. Still a way to go to restore some pride. Sherry, they won't blame him. Scott, he's run into trouble. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Danaher punches it out of the ruck. Yo, he'll pump them into attack once more. Zerha wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's well played. Ignoring the corridor for now. It must be his birthday. He's lost possession. He's stopped in his tracks. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Leaves them in his wake. Gives it everything. Van Rooyen outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
We'd like to have that one back.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
O'Sullivan can keep it moving. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Yo fumbles it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Doherty. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye. Normal service has resumed. The big men fly. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Met solidly. He's only had the one inside 50. They've given it back. Mackay. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered. They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. The big men fly. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They might be caught out on the turnover. Doherty. He's gone. Good tackle. He's besieged. Run down. Great chase.
It's a hot footy today.
Akers, time and again, he gets to the right place. Who was he aiming for? Switkowski. That's a big play.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
Have a go, you mugs. McLean with a deft tap. Spills out in the tackle. Doherty turned over. O'Sullivan. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That's a waste. Davies Uniacke is dangerous when he has space. Yo gets back and should repel. It's a tough game. The umpire was compelled. Searching kick. Henry on centre wing is marked. Bombs it in. Good disciplined defence. No easy exit. Danaher. Switkowski takes the hand pass. And that finally is the end of that. It was the smashing to end all smashings. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. O'Brien wins the first tap. Gets his kick despite the heat. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Crosses the paint. They've got a problem now.
What a start this would be.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The first goal didn't take long. O'Brien, the winner there. Yo, the kick was centimetre perfect. Who's at home? Alarm bells are ringing.
These half chances can often be the difference.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does. We've got a 2-goal game. Rucks go at it. Yo, almost threw it out. Pendlebury running in support. It's a tough kick. Struck it well. Is it through? Yes.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
It's all one way so far. Grundy with a deft tap. Warner, McGovern at centre half-back. Doesn't often waste it. Pendlebury has found some space. Normally delivers. Dawson in the clear. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Danaher all on his own. Well played. Is anyone home? Schwitkowski marks again. His contested marking is superb.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Roberts to bring it back in. Jordan makes the kick look okay. Rowbottom, can he hit a target? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, then short passing in the back line.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smash.
Van Rooyen will know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying. One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. Adams, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Yo, this will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
This has been an awesome start, and they've taken full advantage of some very favourable matchups. So you'd think the opposition will switch a few things up.
Spills out in the tackle. Warner, thumped away. Jordan in his natural habitat. Rowbottom dishes it off. Slick hands. Doherty. Good luck catching him. That might attract the pack. Butler read it well and claims the mark.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Rowbottom. A chance to clear now. It's a bad mistake. What a first turn they're having. Rampy. Can he mop up? Throws it on the boot. Sinclair picks off the pass. Searching kick. O'Brien. This is a big opportunity. Delivers a long ball. Jordan makes good contact. Has made a bright start. O'Brien takes an excellent grab. They keep coming. Lace out. Great footy. Approaching the 50. That's not going to work. Doherty drops into the hole and marks.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. O'Brien gets his hand to it. What can they build here? Danaher. The umpire was compelled. The umpire waves them on. Bontempelli runs to 45 and bangs it through. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. O'Brien got his palm to it. He just dropped it. Socket off the deck. Clean pickup. Needs that to come back, and it does.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The buzzards are circling. O'Brien looking for territory. Couldn't get a disposal. Got the handball away. De Goey with time. Can they get another one here? They're running riot. didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. O'Brien wins the hit out. He's lost possession. Grundy, that's poor play. Solid tackle. There can be no complaints about that free kick. Through the centre square he goes. Good work rate.
He'll expect to convert this.
I like it behind the goals. He's got it. This is an unbelievable start. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson, Danaher, at centre-half forward. Can they find a late goal? That's well played.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Van Rooyen gets his second. Everything they've touched has turned to goal today. Grundy wins it. Warner farms it out. Doherty, Dawson. That's an aggressive handball. Butler under pressure. Mackay. How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that. I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. Punch clear. They've got good chemistry, those two. Maynard making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Warner heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? Minor score.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Quarter time, and we obviously know who's going to win this. But stay tuned, because we could be tearing up the record books today. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
It doesn't happen too often that a game has been decided by quarter time, but that might be the case here. One side has been magnificent, and the other has had no answers at all. We might have to start flipping through the record books at some stage.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Has he got enough on it? Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. McGovern is calm in a crisis. Langdon cops some unwanted attention. Managed to get a handball away. He ran into a brick wall. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Heaney, he stopped in his tracks. Can he impose himself on the match? Warner, Roberts, Campbell has worked hard to present. It's become a game of keepings off. Leaves it behind. He's kicked it like an arrow. That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Grundy wins the hit out. Warner is leading all comers for disposals. The kick was misdirected. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he find a teammate? Mackay! Great hands there. Doherty doing the grunt work. He might have thought about hand passing. Rampy gathers. They've given it back. He put himself in the line of fire. Bontempelli, Danaher, Pendlebury dealt with the pressure. Van Rooyen getting involved. Mackay, boot, ball, goal! Normal service has resumed. O'Brien got his palm to it. Dawson, Danaher marks it centre half forward. He'll pump them into attack once more. Pendlebury has it within range.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
But all the hard work, only to let himself down with a kick.
Roberts to bring it in. That's a shocking turnover, and it should cost them a goal.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Grundy palms it down. Sheldrick feeling the heat. He'll work all day. In no man's land. Rampy. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Ignoring the corridor for now. Wilkie looking to extend this margin. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Struck it well. No problems there.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
O'Brien slaps it out. Sheldrick normally delivers. That's a bit of a gift. Can he hit a target? Mackay in the clear on centre wing. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Punched away. Pendlebury needs help. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. Grundy slaps it out. McInerney reads the tap well. Has to be clean. De Goey. This is promising. Dawson. What can he do with it? Mackay in the right spot. Maynard. Danaher. Quick snap, and that's a goal. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. O'Brien has got on top. Dawson. Pendlebury gathers. De Goey. Drop punt, and he has put it away. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. O'Brien has had his measure today. Stripped of it. Akers, Yo. Throws it on the boot. Butler takes the mark and can extend the margin.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service. And the forwards are making the most of it.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't. The only competition they've got out there is each other. The big men fly. Dawson, is that holding the ball? Akers chops it off. He's under close attention. Met solidly. It's a good old-fashioned coat hang. They're hungry for more. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Well-weighted kick. Henry says thank you very much. Vital contest coming up. Danaher in the goal square has won the footy.
To finish off the good work.
It's there. This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Grundy got his palm to it. Sheldrick, errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. McInerney popped up out of nowhere. Danaher, desperate to win it back. Doherty. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
They've smashed the record for the highest first-half score in history, which was Brisbane's 21-5-131 versus Fremantle in 1999. McGovern, McCartan, Gathers, Adams, Rowbottom. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. It's come unstuck. Doesn't often waste it. Yo presents in space. They'll compete inside the 50. Hanley tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Driven into the turf, and that'll be a free kick. This could result in a goal.
Going at his second.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
It's safe to say they'll be scooping the votes today. This is some performance.
And the siren heralds the end of a breathtaking half of footy. The result may be foregone, but it's been a treat to watch so far. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Takes him high.
Kicking at his first.
Critical contest coming up. McGovern went bang. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Gives it everything. Lloyd cuts it off. What's he got on offer? A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. He's generally a good kick. Akers has a vice-like grip. No sign of them dropping off. He's hit up the lead. Inside 50, number 7 for him. Pendlebury continues to rule the skies.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Warner pushes into space and receives the footy. Blakey intercepts. Got to get it forward now. What can they build here? Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back. O'Brien has probably got the points at this stage. And they're out of trouble. Good thinking and good execution too. Campbell, Heaney, Grundy. Who's at home? Maynard takes an excellent grab. Looking to hit up the short option. That's a strong mark. He's only had the one inside 50. Hapley scrounges a kick. Maynard picks off the pass. You might have thought about the corridor. Danaher takes a beauty. They've got winners all over the park. McKenna. They're irrepressible at the moment. Henry wins the contest hands down.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They're inspired. This will be another one. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. They cannot keep him quiet. Danaher on a lead. He's having a day out. Florence leads his opponent. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Switkowski doing the grunt work. The kick is precise. Playing for pride now. Bounced straight off his chest. Heaney rolling the sleeves up. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Wins it back. Great mark. I felt that one from here. He had prior opportunity.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
This is good ball movement. Searching kick. Warner has drifted forward and marked.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Needs that to come back, and it does. Can they follow that goal up with another? O'Brien has rucked tirelessly. Danaher working hard and being rewarded. He's leading all comers for disposals. Switkowski uses the body well.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. Gets the kick away. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Danaher lays it off. De Goey caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
One behind.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate today.
Blakey to bring it in. Adams has found some space. Can he impose himself on the match? O'Brien had it and lost it. They've coughed it up. Feeds it out. Adams absorbs the pressure. With the steal. Danaher, delightfully done. Van Rooyen hunting the footy. Solid tackle. No one can mark. Grundy was committed to the contest. Rowbottom, he'll be sore in the morning. Gets his kick despite the heat. Warner, good build-up. Grundy bombs it in. Amati is so strong one-on-one.
When you're copping a hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Mackay! Strong grab. Looking for 2 in a row. Lloyd showing why he's such a good defender. Clever handball. Might be time for one more score here. Doherty intercepts on centre wing. They've got a problem now.
He'll have 4 if he slots this.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Time to check in with Gary.
Well, this is why we have practice matches. At least now they've got a fair idea what doesn't work, but they'll need to improve in a hurry in order to make a winning start to the season proper. On current evidence, they might be among the also-rans this year.
Good on you, Gary, thank you. And inside 50 goes begging. Junk times come early. Punched that like he meant it. Hapley, he's a real pocket rocket. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Adams, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Oh, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
O'Brien dealt with the pressure. Mackay, good luck catching him. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Grundy, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Wilkie at centre half-back. Kicks to... Delivers a long ball. Florence makes good contact. Wicks, that's symptomatic of their malaise. Approaching the 50. Great play. Butler, dangerous to leave on his own.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. O'Brien has been dominant in the ruck. Can anyone take a mark? Wilkie got a fist in, taken to ground. Campbell, that's symptomatic of their day. Doherty can run with the footy. Heaney affects the turnover. Wilkie mops that one up. Adams didn't need to be asked twice. McCartan has it within range.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's got one already. Will this be number 2? The Sharon hits the deck. He ran into a brick wall. Hanley. They've given it back. A bit of a panicked handball. Desperate defence. Tries a safe ball. Warner. That's a missed opportunity.
A good tackle there. Forced him into the mistake.
Doesn't often waste it. Akers in the clear. Normally delivers. Maynard can keep it moving. It's a dominant display. Danaher, great body work. They're hungry for more. Van Rooyen, that one was always his.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through. If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick. Grundy showing his skills. Warner. Campbell. That's an aggressive handball. Turns it over in the middle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. O'Brien wins the tap. Just shoveled it out. Dawson delivers it inside 50. Switkowski outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his 5th mark.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it. They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. O'Brien is worth his weight in gold. Bangs it long. Punched away. Hanley, he's a dynamo. Not a lot of positives today. Heaney, under pressure. Navigated the traffic. Wilkie, desperate to win it back. Dawson. O'Brien. Through the centre square he goes. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Wicks, he's so clean with the footy. Rampy has a vice-like grip. Grundy, I've liked his game today. Decides to go. Managed to get a handball away. O'Brien, Danaher. He's suddenly a popular man. Patton took him high.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Adams, all on his own. Can they get something going? Loy presents in space, picking their way through. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick. Heaney gets to the front spot. He doesn't waste many. It's amounted to nothing. Wilkie has pushed up. Can he hit a target? Murphy wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. A chance to clear now. That's an impressive mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Danaher on a lead. He's generally a good kick. Pendlebury has a paddock in front of him. Ball up. Final siren not far away. O'Brien. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Akers. That's a bit of a waste. Jordan. McInerney. Rowbottom. Playing for pride now. A promising builder. Amounts to nothing. Kicks to centre wing. McInerney might go for a run. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. The rucks staring each other down. O'Brien wins the first tap. Bontempelli, Windsor, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Salem, he's copped some of his own medicine. Pushing the back. Lindsay, that's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. It's off hands. Yo, mops that one up. Bontempelli, under pressure. Butler, Lever, runs onto it. This spells trouble. Van Rooyen strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals. 1 goal straight plays, no score. Gorn looking for territory. Oliver, Windsor, feeling the heat. Can he find a teammate? Bowie gets the kick away. McGovern takes an excellent grab. He's made a bright start. Pendlebury has found some space. They're on point so far. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. McKenna can just about go all the way. Some people can't kick that far. No easy exit. McDonald in the right spot. He's been busy so far. McGovern cuts it off. Mackay on a lead. Who's at home? Windsor makes good contact. Petty displaying great endeavour. O'Brien getting involved. Bangs it through.
It's a gift, really. He's taken full advantage.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. Gorn got his palm to it. Petrarca, Bontempelli reads the place so well. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. They've put themselves under pressure. Oliver just had to get it out. Manages to get off a handball. Langdon accepted the invitation. Centre square, loose ball. Salem, Oliver on centre wing is marked. Lindsay can keep it moving. That'll work. The defenders will be nervous. McGovern with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Bontempelli working hard and presenting well. That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments. Careful with the kick. Viney can just about finish it himself. Can he hit a target? Zerk Thatcher saves the day. His field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. In no hurry here. Bontempelli, they might need to tag him. Goes long. Petty with the big fist. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. He's set upon. It's a free for pushing the back. Going for territory. McDonald got a fist in. Van Rooyen. Switkowski. It's a goal! They've got their tails up now. The big men fly. Sparrow turns it over in the middle. They're tackling with great intent. O'Brien looking for territory. DeGoey, good thinking and good execution too. Crosses the paint. They've forgotten about him and he might make them pay. He might have thought about hand passing. Gorn is calm in a crisis. Terrific tackle. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Good ruck work. Windsor. He's made a hot start to this match. McGovern is proving a massive thorn in their side. That's a strong mark. They're moving the footy quickly. Pendlebury is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
We certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Petrarca all on his own, and they're away. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep your standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Mackay in the centre square. Dawson running in support. He'd like that one again. Thought his way through it. DeGoey wins it back. Great mark. There goes the kick inside the 50. Pendlebury has a way of drawing the footy. Alarm bells are ringing.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
flying start to the term. It's online. He's drilled it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Sparrow, I'm not sure he wanted it. Langford, Gawn, Windsor, Lindsay. Is anyone home? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Delivers a long ball. Viney might go for a run. Dump kick down the line.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
You can see their confidence growing. Langdon in some space on the wing. He's hit up the lead. They've found the magic formula. Lever went bang. Dishes it off. An ill-directed hand pass. Petrarca working hard and being rewarded. Takes the logical option. Salem. Langford has a paddock in front of him. Viney drives it inside the forward 50. That's a waste. He's got an option in the centre square. Degoe had his name written all over it. Conservative kick. McGovern. Dangerous to leave on his own. He's been industrious. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Doherty. Kicks inside the forward 50. Howes tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That has to hurt. Throws it on the boot. Mackay intercepts. Searching kick. They've given it back. Howes. What can they build here? Langford at centre half forward. Picking their way through. Good work rate. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Manages to find a teammate. Into the middle with the kick. It's come unstuck. Want to go now. Big ball to be won here. McDonald ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Delivers to centre half forward. Poor footy there. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Salem showing why he's such a good defender. A chance to clear now. Gawn takes a beauty. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Mackay, they just keep kicking it back to him. Bombs it in. Felt the pressure. Henry does the crumbing. Can they get another one here? They're running riot. It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. O'Brien, the winner there. Langford, punched away. Maynard navigated the traffic. Bontempelli. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. They're moving the footy well here. They're irrepressible at the moment. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Doesn't often waste it. Degoe. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Dawson. Inside 50 with the kick. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Switkowski. Pendlebury. Can he get a shot away? One behind only.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Salem, tasked with the kick in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Dawson, he can hurt them again, and he does. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. It's been a great duel between the two big men. That's not a good kick. Normally delivers. Maynard. He's taken a beauty. McLean met solidly. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. O'Brien looking for territory. Degoe. He's gone. Spills out in the tackle. Doherty. He's got support. Good build-up. Gawn intercepts. Can he be the Firestone? Wilkie read it well. It's a dominant display. O'Brien in the clear. Goes short again by foot. Henry has charged into space. What a game he's having. They've opened them up here. Looking to extend this margin. They're putting on a clinic. Chipping it around. No urgency. Mackay takes the hand pass. Just had to get it out. Gawn, desperate to win it back. He's everywhere at the moment. McDonald, he's been quiet. That's wasteful. He's off. Blasts away. Doherty on a lead. Can he find a teammate? Mackay has a vice-like grip. They've got winners all over the park. Henry, strong grab.
He's been unbelievable. That's his 4th contested mark.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
He forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Petrarca, Doherty, he's been accosted. De Goey launches it. This will bring that house down. He's landed it.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The buzzards are circling. Gawn smashes it out of there. Langford, O'Brien doing the grunt work. That's unusual. They are hunting the ball carrier. Gawn, here's a chance to get it forward. Leaves it behind. Rivers, Langford, turned over. McKenna under pressure. Dawson had some assistance. O'Brien, he picked his pocket. Can he hit a target? Yo! Takes an excellent grab. He hasn't been himself today. The kick is precise. They're moving the footy quickly. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Danaher, Switkowski had to get it out. Van Rooyen, Bontempelli closed him down. He's besieged. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Good ruck work. Bowie dealt with the pressure. Just shoveled it out. Langford. This spells trouble. A bit of friendly fire. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Scoreless in 3 quarters of football. Scoreless. Are you kidding me? They might as well have forfeited. It would have been much less embarrassing. This is the best case I've seen yet for a 2-division system. These teams have looked leagues apart all day. It's a shame for anyone who is silly enough to expect a contest.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Gawn, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Wilkie continues to be a thorn in their side. I've liked his game today, taking out some frustration possibly. They cannot keep him quiet. That's well played. Heads for full forward. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
They really need this. He's equal to the task. They've pulled a couple back now, but still plenty to do if they're to get back into this one. Gawn, they won't blame him. He'll be sore in the morning. Keeps it low. Anyone's ball. Lever. He's generally a good kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Rivers can run and gun. Can they get another one? McKenna, time and again, he gets to the right place. His field kicking is normally first rate. In no man's land, Mackay has been magnificent. This is promising. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's got 2 already today. Can he add a third? Not yet. It's into the post.
They'll need to pay closer attention to him. He's such a dangerous player in that forward 50.
He's hit up the lead. Not sure what the idea was there. Looks good. He's steered it through. I'd say the stinger's gone out of this one, but I'm not sure there was any sting to begin with. Gone. They shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They've put themselves under pressure. That's a dreadful hand pass. Rivers gets the kick away. Maynard read that well. Doherty. He's lost it. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a hot footy today.
It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Danaher got to the right position and hung on. They're a pleasure to watch.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Bourne got his palm to it, taken to ground. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. O'Brien wins it, farms it out. Mackay handballs it to nobody. No easy exit. Throws it on the boot. Langdon, lever. Gets his kick despite the heat. Can't take it. Langford. Gawn. Kicks inside the forward 50. Wilkie with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Quality delivery by foot. Langdon. He's stopped in his tracks. Danaher. No two ways about that one. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. He's kicked a goal. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. O'Brien showing his skills. DeGoey, they're hungry for more. Salem, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Langdon works hard to present. You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today.